You're scrolling through your eBay account, your emails, and you're stopped in your tracks because you see the words VeRO violation. Your listing has been removed for a VeRO violation and you maybe had no idea. Or what is VeRO? Let's talk about it today. VeRO stands for Verified Rights Owner. It's a system eBay created to protect the ownership and intellectual property of owners and their products. So for example, if Nike sees something on eBay and they think that it's counterfeit, then they can file a complaint with eBay, and then eBay needs to review the complaint and decide whether it violated them and if their listing will be removed or if it can stay up. I mean, I would think most of the time eBay is going to be in favor of the owner, the intellect that owns those rights to that brand. So you may be thinking, okay, well, I don't have to worry because I don't sell fakes. It is not just for fakes or counterfeits. It can include copyright photos, unauthorized logos, trademarked phrases. Like a big one is you can't use onesie or a Velcro. Those are trademarked, and so you can't use them. So don't think just because you don't sell counterfeit that you don't have to worry about this. Now, again, eBay will review every claim. And if the claim is false, they will not take down your listing. But if they find that, yes, that claim is legit, your listing will be removed. Now, I have had a couple items that I've had removed because of VeRO. So what happens? All right, you list something. Like the thing that I listed, it's been a while now, but it was a divided plate. I can't remember the name of it, but it was a divided plate, and it was like you portioned out your foods on this plate. And so I listed it. Well, the owner of the brand of that logo of, whatever item is on that list, that owner sees the listing and they file a complaint with eBay. Now, even though they are removing the listing, you don't want to ignore this. It can be a serious thing. You don't want to just be like, okay, well, I'm going to just, relist it and try and change around the words. Like, no, don't take a chance with it. If you get this and they remove your listing, read through it and you just have to write it off as, okay, I can't list that. If you feel like it was in error, you can contact eBay to dispute it. But remember that they are not the ones that filed the complaint. So if you feel like it's just an error, maybe you do want to contact them. But yeah, they're the middleman. You have the owner, and then you have eBay, and then you as listing it. So there are so many names on the list. Click on the link. You can go to the alphabet, of what the brand starts with, and just see if it's listed on there. You can also do a trademark search to make sure that something isn't trademarked. Now, in complete honesty, I have never done this, and I think both of my things that got removed, it was more that there was a trademark infringement. Again, you're not going to get kicked off eBay from having like one or two in years. I've been reselling for over 10 years. By the way, my name is Staci. Hello, subscribe if you want some tips. And to hear about a solo reseller journey that's coming back from burnout. But another thing that you want to do is don't use copyrighted pictures or the descriptions. If you find the item that you're selling on a website currently for sale, don't just use those photos and that description because maybe it's not copyrighted, but it might be. So then this way it just avoids any chance of that. Be accurate. If you have something that is compatible with a certain brand, but isn't that actual brand, make sure that you are transparent and say that in the listing. And of course, stay updated. That just because what's on the VeRO list right now doesn't mean that there won't be brands or names added to that. So maybe once a quarter or something, you want to just go in and just kind of quickly look through, get familiar with it. Like I said, if you are listing something and you're just not sure, or you're out thrifting, or, just pull it up and just check real quick. Okay, so how do you check it? Like I've mentioned, this list that eBay does provide, I have it personally, I have it bookmarked on my computer and on my phone. That way I can just quickly, if I'm out and about or something and I have a question, I can quickly look at it. Do I check everything? No, but there are certain things that I'm like, is OtterBox? And yeah, it is. So just that kind of thing. If you are new to selling, it can be very scary, or even if you have been selling a while and you never get one, it can be very scary to get that email from eBay, but it is okay. Just don't ignore it. Don't repeat it. Do your best not to repeat it. And I hope that this video was helpful. Let me know if you have any other questions in regards to specific things about eBay or about listing. I'd love to know too, if you made it this far, how are your sales and what platforms do you sell on? My sales are not good. I do need to up my listing, which I talked about in my reselling revival video. But I'm just kind of curious. I currently am on eBay, Poshmark, Mercari. I don't have everything on Mercari, and I just have some things on Depop that I want to try to list more over there. But I'm just kind of curious, where are you currently listing, and where do you see your biggest sales coming from? And yeah, I think that's it. If you want to check out that resale revival video, click here, and I'll see you next time. Bye.